With the college football playoff on the horizon, like every year, there'll be plenty of talk about expansion, and I think they should expand, but not to the extent that most people seem to be calling for. One of the most significant and deepest roots of college football are the rivalries. Look at the Yankees or Red Sox. Yeah, there's real passion there, but they play against each other almost 20 times a year. Duke, North Carolina in college basketball. It's a great one, but they play each other 2, sometimes 3 times a season. And guess what? You can lose all 3 matchups and still go on to win a national championship. Look at college football this past week. Ohio State and Michigan, 2 versus 5, the magnitude of everything on the line. It's win or go home, and Michigan got it done. If you expand the playoff to 12, even 8 teams, what's the game matter now? Ohio State's still in. Auburn, Alabama, 4 overtimes, an incredible comeback by the Tide that may never be forgotten if they do go on to win a national title, and the same can be said for Oklahoma State's dramatic win over Oklahoma. If you expand the playoff too wide, you lessen and shrink those moments. What makes college football different, what makes it unique from any other sport, is that every single game holds significant weight. The 24-team playoff in the FCS works because they're smaller schools and it helps build interest within the programs in the sport. That's not the case with the FBS. 14 million people watched the Ohio State-Michigan game this last Saturday. So what I would propose is a 6-team playoff with the top 2 seeds getting a bye. One way or another, this will probably come down to a debate between Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, or Cincinnati. If all the favorites win this week, you'll have 5 teams who have a right to play for a national title, and if Bama wins, you'll have 6. The games this past week meant everything to those programs, and if you start to turn this sport into an NFL-type format, you'll take away the buildup and the implications right out of those matchups, and you'll take away the importance and the value of a game in mid-October. The playoff system has created debate. It's fun. Deciding between a Baylor or a Utah for the 12th or 14th spot would just take away from that too. I think 6 would be fantastic, and it's something I hope the NCAA will consider.